India just says something that sounds like a normal energy policy update, but look at the timing. India says it has increased its crude oil suppliers from 27 countries to 41 countries. So why suddenly? Because India has a problem and nobody's talking about it. We import more than 85% of crude oil we consume, and Russian oil has become a major part of that supply. In July, Russian crude accounted for more than half of India's oil imports, and now comes the pressure from Washington. The US Senate has passed the Lindsey-Graham mentioning Russian and Iran Act, which proposes tariffs of up to 100% on countries importing large quantities of Russian oil. India could be among the countries affected if the bill becomes the law. But here's the latest development on that. An Indian government official has just said that India's recent discussion with the US over Russian sanction bill have been reassuring while trade deal negotiations continue. So put these developments together, India is saying 27 suppliers, now 41 suppliers. On the surface, that's energy diversification, but I would not look at it only that way. Imagine you're India. On one side, you have Russian crude oil, which has become an important source of relatively attractive priced oil for us. On the other side, you have US threatening potentially massive tariffs on countries that continue buying Russian oil. And there's one third problem, and that's a big one: the Strait of Hormuz situation. A key route for Middle Eastern energy supplies has faced disruption due to the war, making over dependency on that region risky as well. So India essentially trying to keep its option open: Russia for supply and pricing, Middle East for scale, and other supplies for diversification, as the Indian government is saying. And if you have been following me and my three-part series on US bill and its implications for India, one of the scenarios I discussed there is now actually starting to play out. And here's my real question: is India genuinely becoming more energy secure, or is it simply getting better at managing a very difficult geopolitical situation? Because if Russian oil becomes politically expensive and Middle Eastern oil becomes logistically risky, having 41 suppliers does not necessarily mean cheaper oil for India. It could simply mean India is buying itself more options. That's about it. Let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. What are your thoughts as to how India is holding its ground in the global geopolitical situation happening currently?